BRB, I'm hungry as fuck.
All the ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out.
We don't have any food in the house, so I don't know how to bite into it. Okay. Hi guys, I'm Mackenzie and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I basically run a lifestyle and fashion blog. Yes, I'm eating a mango sorbet right now. More on this later. I run a lifestyle and fashion blog sort of aimed around sharing lessons of growing up and designing your life, finding confidence in it and confidence in yourself as well. Welcome to my channel. For people who are following and who are regularly keeping in touch, you may be thinking right now, where's part 2 of your little holiday adventure? Which I promised this week. Here's the answer. I tried to edit that today and I just got so uninspired. It just didn't feel right. I don't want to do something that doesn't resonate with me today. It might resonate with me next week or whatever. Obviously I will put up part 2. But for now, I just wanted to come on. I haven't done a sit down video in a while and I thought, let's just talk about some things. Actually, well, we've got a certain topic. It's the title. We're gonna have a chat. Also, you may notice the video is looking a little oddly festive. I want to explain it, but there's really no way to explain it other than like taking down your Christmas tree is, even when it's that big. Actually, it's like we kind of arranged the, is this the mantelpiece? I don't know. We kind of arranged it with the Christmas tree and now it's like if we take the Christmas tree out, it's not an even spread. You know what I mean? I actually wasn't gonna eat this whole thing. I was gonna like spread it out during the video, but now it's melting. I'm just gonna eat it now and then I'm gonna continue the video. It's already 4 minutes in. And so far, what have we done? Alright, so let's get into it. As the video is titled, today we're talking about 5 things that will boost your confidence right now if you decide to take them on. Or 5 things that boost my confidence anyway, and have in the past helped me to be quite a confident person. Most people would describe me that way. Of course I have my down off moments like anyone, but I find that life is easier, life is better, and you get more out of life when you are more confident, which is why I am such an advocate of being and building your confidence. So let's start on this list. It starts on a very light note. It's probably not a good place to start because you're gonna be like, what am I gonna get out of this video? But my first step to feeling confident is to moisturize. Let me explain. So have you ever woken up in the morning and you look at yourself and you're just like, wow, I just look off today. I look tired, I look dry, I feel tired. And then you just moisturize and then you're like, she is glowing. No, but seriously, I think moisturizing is so good. And sometimes it just makes you feel so much better, especially if you're not wearing makeup, I think, and you moisturize, you're suddenly like, wow, I have features I didn't before. Number 2, remind yourself that everyone winds down and watches TV at night. That's what I've written down here. But what I mean is remind yourself that everybody engages in the humble, mundane things of life. I love to do this when I'm intimidated by people at a workplace. If people are more successful or knowledgeable than me, and I'm like, how am I gonna stand my ground in a conversation with you? I like to remind myself that, you know what? I do have grounds to connect with this person because I wind down at night too. Just picture them in like pajamas. You know, just something stupid and just so lifelike, so real. And it kind of brings things back down to earth. Yeah, knowledge is knowledge and it's important to be constantly bettering ourselves and to learn from others, but at the same time, we don't have to belittle ourselves, you know? You can still feel confident in a situation, just taking yourself as 2 people who wear pajamas. Do you understand what I'm getting at? I don't know, that helps me to think of things like that. Like we're just 2 people, we know what we know, we don't know what we don't know. We both wind down at night, okay? Okay. Number 3, don't see beauty or your looks as your currency. See confidence as your currency instead. I think this is something that it's changed my life. I think I did this from quite a young age because I wasn't always confident in the way I looked, or yeah, in my appearance and things like that. So I always kind of, I guess in a way, masked it with confidence. At the end of the day, we are more than our looks, and we want to be valued for more than that as well. No matter how confident you get, there will still be moments where you doubt yourself, doubt whether you're perfect, because we're not. So I think when you use confidence as your currency instead, you realize that you have the power. Use something you can control as your currency, like confidence and like self-belief and like how nice you are as a person. Use that as your currency, because that you will always be able to control, and that way you can control whether you succeed with it, you know? Personally, I think this is really important, not just in, well, I guess social situations, but even with guys and things like that. If you don't think you're the prettiest girl in the room, what are you gonna do then? Are you just gonna feel shit? No, you're not. You're then gonna realize, you know what, my looks aren't my currency. My confidence in who I am and my personality is going to be my currency in the club tonight. I am not the prettiest girl in the room, but I am the most confident, and that is what is going to attract the right people to me. You get where I'm coming from, you get what I'm putting out. Confidence is key, and it should be your currency, not something you can't control. Boom slash bam. What was that? Number 4. Whenever you're down and out, or whenever you, oh my god, or whenever you're not feeling confident, I like to think about the way someone who loves me looks at me. I feel like it's a good way of reminding yourself of your own worth. For me, say, if I'm ever having a bad day, feeling shit about my body, or, you know, not appreciating myself, I like to think of the way my boyfriend AJ sees me. Now, he's a bit of a cutie. I know in my heart that he thinks my body is beautiful. I like to remind myself that he sees me as beautiful regardless of whether I've put on 2 kgs, of whether I've just eaten this huge meal and I've got this like baby belly. He still finds me beautiful. And I think we should look at ourselves that way sometimes. Even if it's not a boyfriend, it doesn't need to be a boyfriend, but think of the way your mum looks at you, or your best friend looks at you when you're drunk and just eating crap. Is she thinking, what a pig? No, she's not. And if she is, she's not your best friend. She's thinking, I love this girl, I love her, she's so full of life, and she's just living it to the full. And she is beautiful, just as her. No matter the way she looks, if mascara is down her face, she's stuffing her face with fries, she still is just beautiful because she is the way she is. I think we should remind ourselves how other people see us, and it encourages us to be less harsh critics on ourselves, I think. Number 5. Wow, that really got on the camera. Nice. Okay. Number 5. I like to remind myself of a moment I felt proud to be me. So, this doesn't have to be like a real significant moment either. This doesn't have to be like, oh, remind yourself of the time you won that award. I don't win that many awards, so like, it's not gonna help me that often. Instead, remind yourself of even the small moments when you felt proud to be you. i.e., for me, I like to think of myself in like a social situation where I'm making people laugh and I'm just being me. And I think, you know what, I like that person. I like that me. She's pretty cool. Wow, I should stop. No, but honestly, I like to think about, sorry, that was my iCloud storage reminding me that it's full for the 70th time in a week. Anyway, I like to remind myself of those moments where I felt proud to be me. Whether, yeah, that was in a social situation where I was showing my personality and just impacting people positively, or sometimes I like to think of when I taught Zumba as well, because I know that that was the best me up on stage teaching Zumba, because I was positive, I was full of energy, full of life, and people were smiling back at me. And I like to think of that moment and think, fuck, that's the best me there is. That's all you're gonna get. But honestly, like, it's a good reminder that person is in there, and you should really hone in on that person. And I often think reminding yourself that that person is in you inspires you to be that best version of yourself, even if you're feeling so far from positive and energetic and happy and full of life. You almost aspire to be all those things again. So yeah, those are my 5 tips for boosting your confidence today. I honestly think maybe pick 1, maybe pick 2, try and apply them and see what happens for you. These honestly come from my heart and come from my own experience, and they mean so much to who I am and how I even navigate life. Like, I would not be here today, I don't think, doing what I'm doing and achieving the happiness and success I feel like I'm achieving, if I was not confident the way I am, and if I didn't believe in these tips and mantras and ways of being. So, this is from Pretty Little Thing, by the way. Don't you love it? I love the colors. I feel like I'm about to do like a boho lookbook. Coming up next. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my tips. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want more of these kind of quick tips or experiences of me growing up, lessons I've learned. I share a lot of it on my blog as well, Currently Loving blog. I'll put it up here. And yeah, you should expect another video in the next week or 2. And when I'm not uploading a video, do not forget that it's because a new blog post is live. Trusting I'm sticking to my schedule. I'm gonna go now, it's Friday. I need to edit this before AJ gets home so that I can chill out and relax. I hope you're all doing so well. Part 2 of my vlog will be coming. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Friday. Love you lots. Bye.
Don't act like you forgot. Bitch, better have my money.
Hey, Papa.
Come here then.
What? No, I was just kidding.
No, come here, because I talked about you in the video. Come here. I talked about how sometimes when I feel negative about myself, I think about how you perceive me, and it inspires me to see and recognize my self-worth. It's the truth. Do you have anything to add? Any confidence tip to add? They're just quite shy.
You just gotta have swag, you know?
Oh my god.
Shall I go now?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay, bye.